Today on Heavy Metal Frequency, I'm reviewing Scarve, Irradiant. They're a criminally underrated industrial tech death thrash band, pretty much. They also have some elements of melodic death metal, but not as a primary genre. And so they remind me of a combination of several artists like Strapping Young Lad, a little bit of Soilwork, and Meshuggah, primarily. And they're one of the original bands before the whole djent thing that was really heavily inspired by Meshuggah. Nemec's another one of them. And so there's a lot of this is a really interesting interplay between melodic aspects and atonal aspects. There are some harmonic aspects as well, because like the thrash elements, but they're the other kind of elements kind of outstrip them a little bit. And so this is a very impressive album and a very criminally underrated band. They're clean. Well, he had a huge dynamic range, but their clean vocalist William went on to be in the band Nemec, and he is unfortunately no longer with us. But this is a fantastic album. I highly suggest you pick up a copy of it. Please like and subscribe. Mirthless Perspective is really catchy. Their harsh vocalist is also in a death and roll band called Phasm. It's really cool, and he has like an old school Cookie Monster. There are death metal vocals that are described as Cookie Monster, and he has like an old school Cookie Monster-esque vocal delivery. And William had a huge vocal range, and the song Perfect Disaster perfectly illustrates that. He's the primary vocalist on it. It's quite impressive. There are some jazz touches. There are some really clever uses of a wah pedal, like the song Fireproven, that are really, really cool. Dirk's drumming on this is amazing. He was the drummer for Soilwork, so that's kind of funny. And he's now the drummer for Megadeth, and so it's interesting. It's compared to Soilwork and SYL and stuff, because Dirk was in Soilwork and Scarve, and so there's all kinds of amazing stuff on here. Asphyxiate has a guest solo by Frederick Thorndahl, and it is amazing. There are some touches of jazz and things on here, like Back to Asphyxiate. A lot of it has like a jazz cadence. The drumming is amazing on it. It's very like jazz. It has like a jazz ride pattern throughout most of it. There's a really cool bridge that utilizes flams on it. It's one of my favorite drum lines ever. Irradiant could almost be a single. I mean, if it was a little bit lighter, it could have been a radio single. It's a fantastic song. I love some of the old school aspects of the harsh vocals. I love William's massively dynamic vocal range, and he can do death metal vocals as well. And he does harder stuff on like Molten Scars. I really, really love this album. Boiling Calm, the final track, is really, really cool. It has some ambient passages on it that are really cool. There's some ambient stuff, some jazz stuff, some thrash, some groove metal, and it's still like an incredibly original tech death album, like tech death, industrial thrash, and all kinds of other stuff. And you can look at it as these X genres combined with Y genres, or Y genres combined with X genres, and it's really hard to explain, but there's just so much going on here that it's one of those things you just have to listen to it over and over and over again. This is another huge nostalgia thing for me. I'm doing a couple Scarve albums because another album I listened to a lot in high school, and I absolutely love it. And I found out about these guys from there used to be a magazine called Pit Magazine I picked up, and someone did a review of a metal festival, and Scarve played at the metal festival. So thank you, Pit Magazine. And this is an amazing album. Let me unbox it. Bing. So please pick up a copy. Please like and subscribe. I love Scarve. I'm doing a little bit more Scarve before moving on, and you have a good night.